guys, it's Saturday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. As you can see, we are in the kitchen. We actually went to the grocery store last night. Last night was Friday, my time. And yeah, we went kind of late. And so when we finally did get back home with the groceries, I was a little bit too tired to put all of them away. So what I did was I put away the ones that, need to go into the refrigerator, and I just decided when I wake up, I will put away the ones that go in the pantry. So that's what I am doing right now. And if you see me looking up, I'm actually watching Wendy Williams. I recorded it on yesterday because I just love the comedian Ricky Smiley. So he's on today. So that's what I am doing if you see me looking up. So as you guys can see, I am busy putting away the cereal and bananas. And so speaking of breakfast items, for breakfast this morning, I am having the V8 V Fusion energy drink in the flavor peach mango. I absolutely love anything with mango in it. And I love that this drink only has 50 calories. So it is just the perfect little low calorie natural pick-me-up to have in the morning. So I think on last week, I actually shared with you guys my new crock pot that I got for Christmas. And when I tell you I used that crock pot on last week, I think every meal I prepared on last week was actually prepared in that crock pot. So this week, I do plan on using it. I will get some use out of it this week, but I believe I only have, if I'm not mistaken, 2 crock pot meals scheduled. So we're going to have crock pot turkey chili, and we will also be having crock pot beans and franks. That's Eric and Chase's favorite, well, one of their favorite meals. I believe I've actually shared these sodas with you guys before, these Coca-Colas in the green container. They are low-calorie Cokes. They're not necessarily diet. There are some calories there, but if you are trying to cut back on your soda consumption, but you really don't like the taste of the diet sodas, these are just really great. I don't necessarily like the taste of the diet sodas either, but these right here, they don't really give you that terrible aftertaste that you can sometimes get with the diet sodas. So if you're trying to cut back, I would absolutely give these a try. The sun is so bright in the kitchen right now, so I'm not quite sure if you guys can tell. I have some dishes back there to kind of deal with, and I think that's turning turning out to be a kind of consistent theme with me here lately. On Friday, I don't feel like cleaning the kitchen, so I'll leave it for the next day. But I wanted to kind of speak to something that's becoming I don't know, a reoccurring theme here on the channel, and it relates to me cleaning when I have housekeepers. And so one of you beautiful UnFrumpy mommies left the question, and let me see if I can pull it up here really quickly. All right, so here we go. The question comes from Linda Roy, and Linda said, "Girl, I am tired just watching your thorough cleaning. I just have one question. Why in the world do you have housekeepers when you keep your house so clean as it is?" Thanks so much for your question, Linda. So I have a question for you guys before I answer. If you are fit, do you stop working out? I hope not. Being fit is a way of life, and so you do it hopefully every day. Hopefully every day you do something to stay active so that you can continue to be fit. Well, for me, I continue to clean. Even though I have housekeepers, I continue to clean because I think I've said before, our housekeepers are not here every day. They don't live with us. They are only here a few times a month. And so in the interim, I like to keep my house clean. I am a clean person. I've always been that way. Eric has always been that way. The way our house comes off on camera, that is actually how it is in real life. So I don't have a problem cleaning. I'm not going to let things accumulate all over the floor, dishes accumulate in the sink for days and days just because the housekeepers are coming. I've never been that way. I will never be that way. Additionally, when our housekeepers come, we are the third house that they have cleaned for the day. None of the houses that they clean are less than 4,000 square feet, I believe. It's a conversation that I've had with them in the past. So they have a hard job. And so I am not trying to punish them just because they are the housekeepers. Their job is a job just like anyone else's job, and they get tired. And I am very, sympathetic to that fact. They are doing a service for me, but they are not my slaves. And so I try to treat them with respect. And so when they enter my home, they will not walk in kicking over trash on the floor and things like that because we've just been living in a pigsty because we knew they were coming. Absolutely not. I keep the house in such a manner where when they come, there are things for them to do, but I don't think it's overwhelming. I don't feel that any of the houses that they clean, that they go to, and it's just overwhelming. We just don't live like that. So I hope this kind of clears that up. Yes, we do have housekeepers, but yes, I absolutely still keep my house clean. Oh, quick question while I am putting the eggs away. Do you guys prefer to use the white eggs or the brown eggs? Yeah, which color eggs do you guys use in your house? I use the white eggs. I do actually prefer the brown eggs, but the brown eggs are a little bit more expensive. But which ones do you guys use, the brown or the white? All right, so as I am putting the bread away, as you can see there, I also have some Hawaiian rolls. Oh my gosh, those things are so good, but they are so deadly. But on the last video where I was putting away the groceries, we were kind of 50-50 on the bread in the refrigerator thing. Do you guys remember that? So those of you who kept your bread in the refrigerator, you kind of kept your bread in the refrigerator for the same reason I kept mine in there. And it was simply because you feel that it lasts a little bit longer in the refrigerator. And those of you who kept your bread outside of the refrigerator, let's say in your pantry or on your countertop, you felt that you liked your bread to be, I guess, room temperature. And I like warm bread also, room temperature bread. So what I will do is, I'll take it out of the refrigerator and just stick it in the microwave for a second or two, or I'll maybe take a couple of slices out and let it kind of sit out for a few minutes. Yeah. And yes, I see all of those sodas. Yes, I've already put up one case, and there, what's that, like 3 cases more sitting there. Eric swears that they were on sale. He actually went and got his own buggy and put the sodas in there and just showed up at the register. So Y'all know how he is with his sodas. And he has actually purchased so many sodas that there is no more room in the pantry for the sodas. So I think I'm going to have to put some of them upstairs in the theater room, because honestly, we didn't even really need these sodas because there were 2 cases already in the pantry. He just feels like he has to stock up on them, like they're never going to sell sodas or they're going to run out of sodas or something in the store. So I am going to take those upstairs along with those little chocolate drinks. Chase loves having those little carnation breakfast drinks some mornings for breakfast. So I'll just take all that stuff upstairs to the theater room. All right, so I wanted to share with you guys the vitamins that we take here in the house. I hope all of you are taking your vitamins along with your kids. So Eric and Chase take the one-a-day men's multivitamins. Yes, the little gummies. Yes, Chase takes the men's version. His pediatrician felt that for his size, Chase is over 6 feet, he can absolutely start taking the men's multivitamins. For me, I was taking up until last night the women's one-a-day. But I saw these for healthy metabolism. So I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and pick these up and give them a try, and maybe take along with my women's one-a-day. They're terrible. Oh my gosh. They taste just like you're chewing on an aspirin. I'm going to go ahead and finish the bottle, but I will not be repurchasing these. I think my favorite part of putting away the groceries is organizing or placing my coffee over in my coffee station. Eric says, I just love going over to that coffee station and just tinkering around. I love hanging out in the coffee section of the grocery store and seeing which new flavors they have out. And actually, what I have been enjoying lately, the Folgers. I've really been enjoying the Folgers. I actually like the McDonald's brand also, the McCafe, I believe it is. But yeah, the Folgers, I know it's old school, but I am just really loving the flavor of it right now. And for anyone wondering, those little racks or trays or baskets, whatever you want to call them there in the coffee station, were purchased at the Dollar Tree. So the coffee, that was the last of the groceries to put away. So I will now turn my attention to the dishes. My least favorite part of the kitchen cleaning process is actually cleaning the dishes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I mentioned in the video where I was cleaning our master bathroom that we only have white towels in the house. We use them in all the bathrooms, and we also use white towels in the kitchen. And so as you can see, I am Absolutely pulling white towels out of the drawer. I just love the clean look of white towels. I also like just the consistency of just having one color towel throughout the house. Oh, really quickly, while I am putting away the pots and pans, I am in the market for some new pots and pans, and I'm embarrassed to let you guys know that most of my pots and pans are from IKEA, and they're on their last legs. So is there a brand of pots and pans that you guys prefer? I am thinking about going to Home Goods or Marshall's this week and see what they have. So, have you guys had any luck with purchasing pots and pans from there? Is there a brand? I know the Pioneer Woman has some pots and pans that I've seen. I think it was Walmart that I saw her collection. But yeah. Is there a brand that you guys have had some success with, that they last pretty long? Let me know below if you don't mind, please. And oh, one of you beautiful ladies pointed out in a previous video, she said, Tan, make sure you wear your gloves when you're doing the dishes. You don't want to have dishpan hands and messing up that manicure, so make sure you put your gloves on. So yeah, I have my gloves, and they are actually from the Dollar Tree. is about it, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up on these dishes. But thanks so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. And I will see you guys back here in the next video. Bye, guys.